Greetings, 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 my people, and indeed welcome to the New Zealand banknotes currency series, and indeed welcome to the first in the series, your 100 New Zealand dollar banknote. And with that, let us all dive on in, and when we come back, we will be analyzing the details of the 100 New Zealand dollar banknote. We'll be analyzing starting from the security features as well as the artistic illustration and also the person depicted on the face of the 100 New Zealand dollar note banknote. And with that, let us all dive on in. Alright, welcome back. Alright, looking at the security feature of the New Zealand banknotes, it is actually a process which is your feel, look and tilt process, and after that we'll run through the processes one by one, and we'll be starting from the tilt process to kickstart the security feature of this particular banknote. And looking at the color changing bird here, as you guys can see, also if you flip it, there is a fern in behind as well, so they do change color when you tilt them. And you can see the fern is actually in behind this particular color changing bird. So looking at the shellhito of this bird, and when we hold the note up to the light, I'm trying to get a better light for you guys, you will see that the fern window from the back of the note shining through, like I have explained here. You can see the fern, it's shining through, it's shining through. Alright, and as we move the note, the color inside the bird changes and a bar rolls diagonally across the shape of the bird. So yeah, that's our probably look tilt process. And also when we go through the process of our look tilt, we'll be looking at this window here, and I'll go through the window with you guys. Number one is a holographic number. We can see the holographic numbers here from 100, the reverse, 100, the semi-reverse, 100 again in the reverse. So they are going reverse, 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 reverse up until the smallest one. I don't know if you guys can see it. So that's one of the security feature as well on the look tilt process. We have the holographic bird as well here, this one here. You can see the beautiful colors of the bird when we tilt. Amazing, beautiful. Looking at the amount of detailing and time and the intricate security features which the New Zealand banknote does incorporate in their currency, it is quite amazing. Anyways, let's move to the map of New Zealand. The map of New Zealand, and the map of New Zealand has bright colors when you tilt it, as you guys can see. Also, we have something called the reversal numeral. So when we zoom in quite closely, still on the map of New Zealand, there is a reversal, this 100 here, so you can't actually see it if it's far away, or you can, but when you look closely, there is a reversal numeral there. Yeah, 100 now. Okay, 001, 100. So when you tilt it, it does go from 001 to 100. Okay, that's good. Moving on to the silver fern, we can see a silver fern in the background. So behind the map of New Zealand, we have actually two silver ferns that shine in bright colors when tilted. And below it, we have a 3D 100 number, a 3D 100 numbered number on it. And don't forget there is an embossed number here. So below the holographic features, the denomination of the note is embossed 100 here, if you guys can see. So yeah, that is the look tilt. And moving on to the feel look feature. Moving on to the feel look feature, all I can say is that this banknote actually it has a distinct polymer feel because it is made out of polymer. The notes are smooth and made of one single piece of plastic. Yeah, it is a plastic and they shouldn't tear easily. Looking at the raised ink feature, so that is the main feature of your feel look because of the raised ink, so that gives it another security feature. So we can actually feel the raised ink on the front and back of this particular note. So on the front of the banknote, we have this large number here, which is actually done with a raised ink, and the portrait of your Rutherford, Ernest Rutherford, is actually raised. You guys can see you guys can actually feel the raised feel of the ink. Yeah, it does feel quite different from the other parts of the note. And also the World Reserve Bank of New Zealand here, or Te Putea Matua, also has an abrasive feeling, showing you that it is a raised ink. So yeah, indeed it is a unique texture that should feel familiar from previous notes. And one of the most important feature which you should not miss is the UV light security feature. Where is my UV torch? So this is my UV torch, guys, and there is a security feature here. Let me put on my UV light. It is actually next to this gold coin surface here. Let me put on my light if you guys don't mind. And once I shine the light, you guys can see the 100 denomination is being shown. I take out the UV light, you guys don't see anything, regardless of how much I zoom in. It's not there. I point it back, it does show. Incredible. I believe that's the only place that you can actually see the security feature. Yeah, I think that's the only place. So yeah, quite incredible. Yeah, so if you counterfeit this money, you will be caught. Anyways, let us go through the features of this particular coin. Sorry, not coin, of this particular note, particular banknote, the 100 New Zealand banknote on the Biwa Rikikum Stacker NZ channel. Yeah, I've been used to doing coins, so that was a slip of tongue. Anyways, the portrait here that you guys can see is Lord Rutherford of Nelson. Yeah, Ernest Lord Rutherford of Nelson from 1871 to 1937 is internationally recognized as the father of the atom. He changed the basic understanding of atom or of atomic science on 3 occasions. He explained the perplexing problem of naturally occurring radioactivity, determined the structure of the atom, and changed one element into another. And this particular coin looking depiction here is actually the Nobel Prize medal and radioactivity diagram, the graph of the radioactivity diagram is also located on this area. So it is actually Lord Rutherford. He was actually awarded this Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1908 for his investigations into the disintegration of the elements and the chemistry of radioactive substances. Overlaying the medal, as you guys can see and I've explained, is the graph plotting the result from Lord Rutherford's investigations into naturally occurring radioactivity. Alrighty, moving on to this particular feature here. This pattern, it is a pattern, a design. It's a traditional Maori pattern design that you guys can see here. Yeah, it is only here. So this is actually called Tuku Tuku Fakoro Kotahi. So that is the Maori language or the Maori pronunciation of this pattern, or the Maori name of this pattern. So the Tuku Tuku panel pattern is known as Wakoro Kotahi. It is from the Wharenui Kakati at Whakatu Marae in Nelson. So Whakatu Marae is actually one of the buildings. Let me see if it's on this. The Marae. No, it's not shown here. But I need to get you guys what a Marae is. Just give me a moment. Yes, this is what is called a Marae. Is like a sacred ancient wood carved Maori house. I won't say a building. It serves a religious and social cultural purpose or purposes. So yeah, that is what the Marae means for you guys who don't know what it is. So anyways, moving on, the pattern symbolizes the unity and consensus of the 6 iwi of Whakatu Marae in the Nelson area. I believe iwi should mean, I believe, tribe. Yeah, the 6 iwi of Whakatu Marae, iwi should be tribe. Yeah, it means tribe in Maori language. Lord Rutherford identified strongly with the Nelson area and considered the region his home. When he accepted his peerage, he took the title Lord Rutherford of Nelson. All right. Anyways, I believe that is all we have for this face, or for this side of the 100 New Zealand dollar banknote. And also there is something called this self-assembly puzzle. This is actually a security feature, but yeah, there is a way it works. Actually, I don't really know the way it works, to be honest, but I think it's a self-assembling puzzle. I don't think my UV light will do any justice to it. Doesn't work under UV light, but it is a self-assembling puzzle. Yeah, anyways, let's flip to the other side. And this is what you call a yellow-head bird. The name is actually mohua. It's written here. For those who don't know it, it's called mohua. And I think the binomial nomenclature naming of this bird is actually Mohohua ocrocephala. Interesting. Anyways, this yellowhead, or the mohua, is sometimes known as the bush canary. This small and colorful bird nests in tree holes, making it vulnerable to predators. It can be found in small isolated populations in the South Island and Stewart Island, Rakiura. Alright, moving on to this feature here. this valley is actually called the Eglinton Valley. So the Eglinton Valley is located within the Fiordland National Park on the Te Anau Milford Sound Highway. It is home to a red beech forest and the yellowhead bird. Okay, moving on to the red beech, B-E-E-C-H, the red beech. Let me see, the red beech, B-E-E-C-H, or something known as red beech should be these leaves, but they are not red here. But anyways, the red beech, or something called Taphiraunui, the binomial nomenclature naming is Fuscospora fusca, grow up to 30 meters in height and are named for the coloring of their young leaves. They are the favored habitat of the yellow heads in Eglinton Valley near Milford Sound. Okay, that's good to know. And moving on to the South Island lichen moth, that is actually here, highly visible here. So the South Island lichen moth, the binomial nomenclature name is Declana egregia, also known as the zebra moth, is found in Fiordland beech forests, where it blends perfectly with the lichens that cling to the trunks of the tree. So my people, that is the end or the conclusion of the analysis of the first in the series of the New Zealand banknote currency series, your 100 New Zealand dollar note. And before I leave you guys, if you've enjoyed, hit that like button. For me, it is food for the YouTube algorithm. And indeed, if this is your first time viewing this particular channel, consider assisting the channel, consider pledging your allegiance and giving us your support by logging on into whichever device you are watching from and hit that subscribe button for us. It does help us quite a lot. Anyways, that is all I have for you guys in the series, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed. And yes, we do have quite a lot to go through with regards to the rest of the notes, and with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.